Really? Been that long, huh? Never thought I'd touch one of these games again. Anyway, welcome everybody to the Metroid Fusion commentary. As you remember, as you've seen from our previous Misadventures of Zero Mission, I did say I was going to record this game, and I finally got around to it. Only problem is that when you look at the two games, it's technically the first and last games of the Metroid series as a whole.
Yeah.
Zero Mission was a remake of the original Metroid 1 on the NES, while this game is supposed to be at the end of the timeline overall, and we haven't had a continuation of this game since its release back in like 2002, 3. Yeah. Meanwhile, people are still waiting for their Metroid Prime 4 news in general.
They never saw the acting, remember?
Oh no, I know they had to restart. It's just, all we know is that it exists and that we had to redo it.
This game is something similar to. I think Metroid's title being Metroid 3 as well, wasn't it? Was it just Super Metroid?
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Except Link to the Past being Zelda 3.
Yes. Game timelines are confusing.
Yes.
Moving on.
Yep, anyway, he visits a planet that we have never seen yet in our type of lore, because this is SR388, the planet of the Metroids, and the base area of Metroid 2.
What about Vita? Sweet boy.
An abomination. Kill it.
Yep. I know, it's GOOP! How do you kill GOOP?
No, it's protoplasm. Ah!
Get off me!
Nope, but
That's
this is actually kind of funny because, Metroid 2's whole plot is the fact that, let's exterminate all the Metroids because we saw how much dangerous they could be in Metroid 1. Except this game basically says, since you got rid of one species, the other species thrived. So, yeah, that was sort of a bad thing to do.
Oopsie.
Whoops.
And now in this game, Samus becomes part Metroid, part bird, part human.
Yeah, okay. So, I was going to wait until we get to that point, but yes. In this game, what is it? Samus was originally human as a colony.
Yeah.
She got adopted by the Chozos after Ridley attacked her colony.
Yeah, it became...
She was given the Chozo DNA to be more flexible and have better agility. In this game, because of how science works, they decide to take out the parasite. They're going to use blood of the predator on the prey. So now she has DNA of Metroid along with bird DNA and her human DNA.
I wouldn't. If these all became physically looking on her, she would be like a bird wing like a Metroid face on it. Like how weird it would. Like her mouth was like the flag and shit.
I can imagine at some point I don't know, either her fingernails start growing into little talons or freaking plumes just start out of her head or something. Also, by the way, because I get that the suit at some point is just its own being, because according to this, she can't take it off while she's asleep, unconscious. It's linked to her, so they have to surgically remove parts of the suit.
Yeah, that's their excuse. I don't buy it.
Again, it's just...
Remember, it's the Federation.
I want to say the other game that plays around with the whole suit concept overall would be the Prime series.
Mainly Federation Force, but that's a issue for another day.
Yep, and we got this goopy exosuit, I guess.
That can be seen in Metroid Prime.
Oh, believe me, Metroid Prime, it looks great. I hate the various suit coloring of this one. It looks disgusting.
Yeah.
I like this coloring more than the... Oh, yeah, they also changed her helmet, so she has a little crown visor.
And this is the game, this is the first version of this type of style, which is very linear. They brought it back for other armor. Made it worse.
Well, and they made it 3D on a Wii remote.
Sideways.
Yes.
How do you shoot? Flip it and aim at the screen.
We're like... the fuck is this?
Then why not just use the fucking nunchucks?
Metroid Primes 1, 2, and 3 on the Wii did it better.
And that's sad.
And they were first person, they were basically.
Especially since Prime 1 and 2 were original GameCube.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And were pretty much port jobs that took a while to come over to the West, because those are Japan exclusive for Wii for a while.
Yep. Actually, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. I literally do.
Yes, you flaunt your e-penis with your rare collectible game.
Yeah, because like, well, it's kind of weird because isn't Metroid more popular here than in Japan?
Way more popular.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird that the trilogy that's supposed to celebrate Metroid's whole 3-game accomplishment of the series is Japan exclusive back then. It's like, why? Was it just to get people into the series, or was it just?
I don't know. Nintendo makes weird decisions, like really weird decisions.
Yeah.
But yes, basically this game is very linear. As an AKA, if you ever get lost, talk to this little robot right here. He'll tell you everything you know.
And fast forward to Zelda's 25th anniversary.
What is it?
Bye.
I remember back when she was first announced. What's it called? The background was basically Twilight Princess Link, and her design, because it was more smaller, people thought it was the freaking the Queen Fairy from Wind Waker because of the blue design, the shape of the hair. But then no, it was later revealed that she was her own being called Fi, and
she was basically the Master Sword. That's how she is.
Yeah, but it wasn't Master Sword just yet. It was the Goddess Sword. Fuck the canon.
Then by the end of it became the Master Sword.
Yep.
So
Yeah, basically, yep.
Fuck the canon,
Hey, you can grab her. Ooh.
Oh yeah, because of the suits thing. Since parts were removed, apparently now she can use her. Yeah, except Zero Mission, which I think came before or after this game, gave her the power grip, which is basically the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Samus will get that power grip again until, well, not counting Prime because first person, but the Metroid 2 remake.
That
maybe.
Sounds right.
Probably, and before that, non-canon, Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna grab.
Smash doesn't count, and you know it.
Oh god, everything's destroying shit. Oh, no.
You mean Smash Bros. Isn't canon to every single franchise that?
No, it is not.
If it was canon to anything, it would have been a Kirby game.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Samus does appear in, yeah.
Just again to mess up science even further, just because now you have the blood of the DNA of the predator, you can now absorb prey DNA to restore health.
Wait.
Don't use the word predator because I just imagine Samus versus the predator. That's kind of badass.
You too, huh?
I just thought something. With Samus appearing in G-Man 3, so does that mean Metroids exist on Popstar?
Oh god.
Or did exist on Popstar?
Well, yeah, in one area in Popstar anyway, until they were, eradicated, and then Samus
say they could be for around survivors could have been for we know.
Until Samus blew up the planet.
No, Kirby already does though.
Again, in that commentary,
Kirby karate chops the planet in half.
Yeah, on a regular basis.
Samus gets jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samus blows up planets just because something has to go wrong, and she's just sad about it.
Kirby goes,
breaks the planet.
what the? Kirby's corrective action.
But yeah.
Gotta say this, Brian. It's weird seeing you playing something that's not Mega Man.
Oh, Kirby.
Shoot it the same. I could shoot. I have a handgun. I'm fine.
Mega Man can't shoot up.
Base hand though.
I think that's kind of a critical flaw in his design.
I know it's bullcrap, but Mega Man 8's opening. He can fire diagonally.
Lies.
That was a minor glitch.
Oh, he can't fire his Buster. He can't shoot weapons in the air, a la freaking the wire adapter from Mega Man 4. So he can't shoot up. He just never thinks about it.
Zombies.
No, but yeah. I think there's because this research station was full of humans or whatever the game classifies as humans, but they were infected by the
space humans,
humanoid beings. They just say humanoid beings.
Actually,
androids.
I think every enemy here is an X-Parasite at this point, so
What isn't the X-Parasite at this point?
Samus?
Barring Samus.
Her ship?
The aliens that you save later on in the game?
Zero Suit Samus?
She's not in this game. Kind of.
That would be really freaky. I've seen people take the joke of what if Dark Samus actually had a Zero Suit form, but I want to see the take on a Zero Suit form, and it's just a completely horrified zombie.
Eldritch Abomination.
No. The Samus version of SX is the bird Metroid hybrid thingy.
Ah, okay.
It's the weird Munch's form of it.
I want to see concept art of that. Of the freaking what if the SAX had a Zero Suit form?
I mean, we've seen Dark Samus have one.
And no, people, I don't want that art. God damn it! I want to see it in Hellish Abomination.
I don't need to. I don't need to see Dark Samus in Zero Suit. That was weird art. Ugh.
Missiles.
So is this 100%, Brian?
That's a no.
Did I waste my time asking?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry, buddy, but I am I can play these games rather okay. It's just that going for 100%, no. One reason, Shine Spark. Just the Shine Spark is just no.
And reason number 2, too much shit.
Yeah,
that's God, I'm gonna get the Super Metroid pain.
I just say it's the Shine Spark. I'm not that skilled with it to actually get a lot of the items. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hate getting to Super Metroid and getting all the shit there.
Oh.
Don't bother.
And then even then, it's worse because that was the first time they introduced the Shine Spark. So you're gonna be taking chip damage every time you use the.
I know build. That I'm getting basically 100% inside of Link to the Past because how easy to do it is.
Yeah, if you can remember the map, I can't.
I barely remember the map, but I still got. As of recording right now, I'm missing like what? I think one. I'm missing the silver arrows. One, I think, health upgrade. The butter sword, and like some heart containers.
Okay, these are boss doors, aka you have to use your missiles to destroy them. At this point, 3 missiles should destroy them. And it's random, Either they'll open their eye and you shoot that, or they fire a beam at you. It's just random.
Woo!
What would you guys say is the easiest and hardest Metroid game to 100%?
Ooh.
As a joking answer, Metroid 2, because it's very limiting, but you can 100% it. Anyway, go up here.
Hello.
There's an extra energy reserve, or an energy tank, I should say.
Didn't know about that actually. Huh.
Just call it an E-tank. Let's just be honest.
I know, because if there are some things I know, I will try to go on my way to get them. But if not, then I'll just move on. Anyway, first boss, this armadillo copy parasite.
It's an armadillo, maybe.
God damn it.
It's more like a mole thing, though. It's more like a mole it does, actually, saying that. Because the nose. It's looking like a mole.
Yeah. Actually, what's kind of funny is if, before Return of Samus on the 3DS came out, there was, of course, the, remind me, what was the name of the fan game?
AM2R.
AM2R.
That was close enough.
Yeah, AM2R. This boss actually makes an appearance, and it's actually, since it's not an expert site, it's actually an organic being, which is kind of funny. Anyway, I think you can shoot it with your regular fire shot, but I prefer using missiles.
I mean, missiles actually destroy easily, they do.
You play Cave Story, Brian. You should know how much damage missiles do.
Well, I know, but I can't, rapid fire them, in that game.
Oh.
Sure you can. Get up close and personal.
Yeah, a lot of these bosses tend to use the move you're gonna get. So basically, since he kept rolling into a ball, you got the morph ball back. And it's always, Metroid tradition that the first power you usually get back is the morph ball.
I will say this is possibly the most logical way for, Samus to get her stuff stolen from her.
Well, yeah, I mean, what? She just suddenly doesn't have it in some games. There's Explosion Metroid Prime. And Other M was just, you can't use it. I don't allow it. Oh, but yeah, there's, like Super Metroid, there are, save rooms, of course. There's, map rooms. Except they're in the notification rooms. There's also recharge rooms. So, anytime you're back in an area, you might as well take it to restore your health and missiles. Green doors you cannot shoot yet, and no, you don't need the super missiles because these color code doors are actually blocked via something you have to scan your gun into to shoot. So yeah, I don't even remember where you get super missiles.
What I missed? Anything miss happens?
Just, okay. I'm sorry I'm not talking that much about these. It's just because it's just plot. Adam's just gives you basically what you need to do. And, you can't really skip it. So, what you going to do other than just wait and just press A? But yeah, over here we go back to this area. We can use the morph ball that we just got. And we just take this elevator to the main hub room of sorts for this next room.
Down we go. Where's changing anything? What's going on?
Remember, the X-Parasites can copy.
There it is.
There it is.
Includes armor pieces.
Stars.
Is it still sure you come back up here, or is it fine?
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
I mean, nothing happens.
Like, I think halfway through the game where, we actually get stuck in the elevator, but for right now, we're perfect. We can go back up and down. She only appears when the story needs her.
Yeah, and you just need a whole ass, basically.
She's like a scripted event.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only appears when story demand. Yeah, and when the game decides to dip into its inner Metal Gear.
My thought is actually Mr. X, sign enough.
Gonna get you.
It was like, woof. It's like, oh shit, hello.
Yeah, can we mod the SAX to put in Thomas the Tank Engine instead?
That'd be terrifying. We just boom.
Either that or Big Smoke.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
You picked the wrong station. It's a mess, fool.
Like, oh shit. You see a train just butt through, you're like, oh shit. Just modding anything over, like, Mr. X and Resident Evil 2 Remake is hilarious. Skip.
Yeah, because I don't need to save or restore right now. I think now we're in Area 1, but we need a, what's it called? Do we?
Super Souls? No.
Upgrade?
No. I'm trying... Okay, we don't need it just yet, because I know one of these rooms we're going to need to eventually get
that's a big one.
Yeah. Some enemies can actually, combine with
wait a minute. There's a secret here, there is.
What do you mean?
There's a secret here.
If you talk about the GameCube thing, then yeah it's right top right corner.
Yeah.
Or top left corner. But yeah, our job here is to destroy 5,
generators? Fans?
No, destroy X parasites controlling these generators. That's supposed to keep the environment much more,
wondering.
But yeah, like I said, a lot of X parasites, once you kill the base host, they will try to either, attack, run away from you or form into something more powerful, aka like these things.
Kill the body and watch out for other things trying to reanimate. Ben, sound familiar?
You see, that Haloid video was more canon than you thought it was.
Apparently.
Apparently,
all we need is Master Chief and Smash.
Is Daddy Boss what it is?
I mean, yeah.
It's possible.
But will Microsoft get 2 representatives?
It's called money. They do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
true.
people want Steve to do for Minecraft.
No.
I would say Master Chief over
Yeah.
Steve, thank you.
Because Master Chief actually has moveset, whereas Steve is just block.
As a moveset, that's understating it.
Yeah.
Friend.
No. One of his taunts could be bow. You just have some. Like,
as you know, you don't have
let me some jungle gemma.
touch lava.
Let me some monkey bars.
Yeah. Just remember, you can't take a dip in lava. You have to, you need your barrier suit for that, which you don't have. So. But yeah, find the 5 generators in this area isn't that bad. They're, it's linear.
Space pirates.
Yep, but as you know, they're not really pirates. They're just
the X-Pirates they are, basically.
the parasitic pirates.
That works too.
I hate the game's naming schemes when it comes to the X-Parasite enemies.
Really?
It's
You mean
stupidly simple.
You mean Enemy X?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't goddamn, what the... I think what game did it just does like something like a letter after the name? Like what the fuck is this?
You know, we have different enemies to deal with. We got you know, some bosses X, some enemy X, Mega Man X. No.
Like the thing is though, didn't the Metroid that's somewhat extinct, somewhat extinct, basically, yeah.
Kinda.
I was going to say somewhat.
Okay. It was extinct very loosely because you know you could say they're extinct, but they keep coming back in some other way or form. So you know,
so
they're not
they can
really.
They can easily do another game where the experts are know just taking the universe there, basically almost.
So would it make more sense to say that the original Metroids are gone, but there's still some evolution that came from the Metroids that still exists?
Yeah, it's called Kid Icarus, the Tomatoes.
Minus that, of course, there is, you know, the Metroids that do evolve into, you know, giant forms like, well, I forget their names. They're like Beta, Zeta, and Omega Metroid.
Yeah. Like they literally could easily just do another game where the X-Prototypes are the main like antagonists. They're just taking the universe basically just with like.
Well, that's the thing. I imagine probably what
similar
they will
to
do
the flood. It's similar to the flood, I guess.
So we get quote unquote Metroid.
It's just like an epidemic just taking over everything.
No, but that's what I mean though. It's like, you know, remember this game never got a follow-up after this, so I would really love.
So yeah, you see what happens after the fact, basically.
You're making it sound more and more like the flood.
Yeah, it could easily be
Pretty much is.
It could be like a thing with a flood, basically. Like, okay.
It pretty much is, minus the hive mind.
They're all you're just like little blobs. They are.
It's also sometimes it's annoying to grab like.
We don't have to deal with any mod. We don't have to deal with any Metroids holding a rocket launcher, right?
The Metroid. I mean, the Metroids are the ones who eat them. So.
Metroid just having, you know, a rocket launcher attached to like its claws or something. That would be amazing.
Metroids just eat them, but they don't take over on their rights. They just drain them.
Metroids are just energy vampires.
Yeah, okay, they just drain them basically. Yeah.
Absorb the life force and move on.
Experts let's just take over the entire creature base, and it becomes the new host.
I was going to say could use a rocket launcher. Fuck.
The experts said yes.
The X-Verse could become the rocket launcher.
Yes, it could actually. Yeah.
No, it's become the person and the weapon itself. So.
Be both.
Yeah. Both of them.
What boss is in here? Oh, a chosen statue.
Nice. I wonder what power-up I get.
Oh, wait,
that looks weird.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is the second form of bosses, aka these cores. You basically have to wait until they fire their eye out and fire a missile into it. There is a really
interesting. They're just it's interesting they became a chosen statue base. It's quite interesting it was really.
They can mimic anything.
Or just really a chosen statue. I wonder how they knew about those exactly.
Well, either they know about Samus's origins and they use it to mess with her, or there is some Chozo stuff in the space colony right here.
And maybe some of the information they found as like just he detailed the Chosen stuff, like they mentioned the Chosen stuff and his parents.
You want my tinfoil hat moment?
Go on then.
That X parasite was spawned from the SAX, which is spawned from Samus's memory, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
Good work.
That could work, yeah.
Anyway, with that, all the stabilizers are online. And also, by the way, from that boss fight, there was a really easy way to cheap it out. Since it had those platforms, what you can actually do is stand near the edge of them, point your gun down, jump, and then, you know, blast it with missiles every time you open its eye.
Is this area done for?
For right now, yes.
It's a Metroid game. Nothing's ever complete until you find everything.
Yeah, currently, as our current power level.
If you want 100%, you have to come back here eventually.
Yeah.
You know, more stuff.
Yeah, because there's different stuff. So Green Door did earlier, so.
And I know there's one other, like, I think if I took that save room, there would have been a crack in the wall, and if you blow that up, you have to do, like, a wall jumping, wall climb, basically, thing to get the missile expansion up there.
Just the humans they just turned into like rotting corpses, basically, like zombies almost, like proper zombies.
Yeah.
I guess humans are just worthless in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, makes sense.
Putty.
In any sort of media that involve humans dealing, or any human people dealing with like aliens that can kill them instantly.
Humans are just weak.
humans are cannon fodder basically in the gun scheme of a space.
When it comes to humans in space, it's either we're screwed by the aliens or we're screwing the aliens.
Yes, or both. Or both. I'll get screwed by. Both of them don't happen.
We always do something stupid, and that usually gets us killed.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.